mean, that was a good way to put it. All right, let's do this. Game number 3. In the red, we have our champion of MLG, Columbus, Ohio.
MMA.
Guy is so unbelievably good. Has to make you wonder about how good MarineKing actually is to be up 2-0 in games like that. MMA fans.
Oh, little sign back there in the upper right. I need to have my glasses on to read that one. That was too small. Over here in the bottom left. I don't wear glasses, just so you guys know. I have 20/20 vision.
He has a spectacle.
Yeah. I have a monocle I wear. This is
MarineKing Prime Week.
Oh, that's what I meant to say.
You meant monocle? Yeah, I was going to say spectacle. I was like, wow, that's just...
Tasus is a spectacle with his monocle and his top hat, his nerd.
I wear my monocle all the time, Artosis, even when I'm doing sit-ups.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Wow.
I thought of that one. I was like, you're going to say no. All right. Thank you to LG Intel and G-Skill.
By the way,
there's a lot of funny sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, before the game picks up, add us on Twitter. I'm Artosis. He is Call Me Tasus. Also add Gom TV.
Yep. And buy the Pirate Bird shirt from thehandsomernerd.com. Some nerd's like, what's Pirate Bird? Okay, there's no time. It's a funny joke. Canada's cheering for you. What was the
MarineKing
briefest graphic we've had? What are the funny things can you do with a monocle? Eating cereal is a pretty good image, too.
When ants start to attack Tasus, because they sometimes do, he takes his monocle off and uses the sun's power.
Yeah, man. That's how I fight off ants.
Yeah.
Because I bathe in honey. Because I'm so sweet, dude.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm going to be totally... I don't know how to say, as a commentator for StarCraft, you come into work and you expect a certain number of games to be a certain length.
Yeah.
For today I was coming into work with you and I was thinking to myself, well, Saren versus Terran, these guys are pretty evenly matched. It'll probably be, a lot of games. I'm ready for that. I'm excited for that. But now we have these 2 games that ended so quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Qua?
Reaper plus Gold expand, but...
I like it.
I like it, too.
Can we shake on that?
All right. So factory going down very quickly for MMA.
You know what? This build's actually so smart.
Yeah, I love builds
I
like
really
this.
like this. This isn't like a cheese or anything like that because he has this Reaper with it. He's going to control the map. He's going
to control all information on the map as long as he doesn't mess up and lose his Reaper. And I don't think he's going to. The Reaper is about to jump into the base of MarineKing.
Into the main base.
And he may take out that SCV. He may not.
Wait a minute.
He may not.
Oh.
And it finishes. Has to run.
Too bad.
He's gained a lot of information, though. He saw the add-on going on to the barracks as well as the command center.
He's got to be very careful with this one Reaper. He cannot remake it because he's swapping add-ons.
Yeah. Doesn't want another Reaper. One Reaper's enough. There's enough death in this world already, Tasus.
There's enough suffering in this world.
MMA right now getting blue flamed Hellions. I like.
Now that's an interesting move from here. Because I was thinking he might actually go Banshee in this case, since he cannot possibly die, to any kind of quick rush in this situation. With the Reaper being there, if MarineKing Prime leaves, he can just jump the Reaper inside the base. MarineKing Prime's going to have to kind of sit back and defend.
Against MarineKing, a player who, loves Marines. This might be pretty awesome. We do see he's going 2 barracks. Looks like he's going for a Banshee once again. Starport is going up for MMA at home, though. Don't worry, guys.
Settle down, guys.
He should be able to get a Viking out. He should be all right. Everyone's all worried. Like, I want MMA to do well. Don't worry, guys. It's not over. He's a great player. And, wow, with that many meals at the gold base, man.
This goat's trying to stop me. He's like, please, no.
That's exactly what he's like.
I'm a talking goat, please. I love the dumb jokes we sang.
The flames are encroaching on my lands. Please do not add to them.
Now we have the Hellions coming in here. And it looks like they're going to peek up into the main. And for the time being, this Orbital is just going to have to take some damage. MarineKing can't really deal with the Blue Flame Hellions.
Orbital has to chill. By the way, both players are going Cloaked Banshee. MarineKing has no engineering bay, but MMA does. So, if I put 2 and 2 together, Tasteless, I get 4. But if I look at this game and analyze what's happening, MMA can make turrets. MarineKing might be in trouble with that. Well, in fact, I know he is. He can't make turrets, so he's going to have to just use whatever scans he has. So here goes the Banshee.
He's moving in there, going over the lava, probably thinking, boy, I hope I don't fall in lava. That'd be a terrible way to die.
Yeah, don't want to hit your injection seat and go in there.
All right, he's moving in.
Here he comes.
MMA's base, not entirely well defended here, although he does have enough production facilities to drive this out shortly.
Cloak goes on, and these Marines are going to want to bunch up, go over, and then defend this turret as long as possible.
Nice.
Now, he's been using his mules nonstop on that gold base, so he has no scans right now. Going to just start multiple turrets at once and wait for some of these scans to get ready.
He's actually targeting the turret. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Looks like
kills it.
The damage per second here.
Yeah, more than build rate.
Yeah, it's better. It's faster than the build rate of the turret. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I actually always shot the SCVs.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
And going to take out yet another one. This great Banshee, 12 kills. Oh, does fly into 2 missile turrets, though. Does live. Banshee control today is so much better than a few days ago.
Oh, yeah. That looked like a drunk driving Banshee. I was like, give me your keys, man. You're not going anywhere.
And we do have the Cloaked Banshees now of MMA over here. And those Blue Flame Hellions preventing MarineKing from mining at the expansion. Look at this. Another Cloaked Banshee from MMA in the main base. There's actually Cloaked Banshees everywhere.
Yeah. Right now, both these guys taking a lot more damage. The offense in this game from both sides better than the defense. Marines are moving out.
And
Whoa, that was really bad by MMA. You gotta, prioritize your actions per minute. You can't just go back and macro when you have a pivotal unit like that dealing damage in your opponent's base.
Well, right now he's up 35 SCVs to 26. Of course, he's been mining from the gold base for EVs. So the economy right now of MMA is quite amazing. He's got a lot of Marines. He's making medevacs. It looks like he's just going to walk out with a stim timing with his Marines and medevacs. And I think this is going to surprise MarineKing. Oh, well, he's not going to be too surprised anymore.
Not anymore.
Finally found that gold base.
Now, luckily for MMA, he's had that for long enough that he can actually move out and hold this. And that's one of the things with the gold base. You only have to have it for about 3 or 4 minutes, and by then it's already paid for itself.
Oh yeah.
And then you basically
2 gold mules basically pay for everything.
Yeah. Just got to be careful.
It's actually doing a great job.
It's like summer on one side of that base, and then it's like already autumn, like a few trees over.
Well.
All right. Please go ahead, Archos.
Well,
I think we both thought we were going to say something epic.
Yeah.
Nothing came out. Please,
like,
go ahead.
well, the Marines are walking over there, and the Hellions are over there. Nope, nothing's happening.
These Hellions are just going to stop. All right.
Oh, and, well, we didn't show that, so never mind. Don't worry, guys. Nothing happened. I was lying.
The Hellions are coming in here. And
MMA wanting to drop some Blue Flame Hellions. Not going to happen, though.
Viking is going to be very useful in defending that.
Right now, both players at 94 supply after these really weird, completely different openings.
I know.
It's amazing, Tasteless, how good both players are. And here we go. A lot of Marines against Siege Tank Marauder Marine. And MarineKing actually has a pretty sick army at the moment. Look at that, Tasteless.
Whoa!
Crushing through that tiny little army of MMA.
And here's the problem, Artos, is that's an orbital at the bottom right base. That was an economic move, not one where you wanted to hold that with a planetary. So there's no way he's going to be able to hold this expansion.
No. He's going to have to lift off and go away.
Yeah.
Fight again another
He's
day,
going to have to GTFO.
And he's GTFOing right now.
Yeah. He's GTFOing all the way to the north.
G'ing the FO. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, can MMA reclaim this? Wait, is the orbital going to burn down? It is.
No, it's not. He
that was
saves
at like
it.
10 HP.
That orbital was on the brink of death. It saw its orbital life flash before its eyes. When the SCV first walked down and hit it, when it turned into an orbital itself, when a missile turret was built near it, when it called down its first mule, the time it had to scan the Banshees, it saw everything, Tasteless.
He thought it was over.
It thought everything was over.
That was close. That was pretty funny, Artosis.
Thanks, man.
I'm just like nodding my head looking at you like, damn, you funny. Now, he did not lose the orbital, and it is going to be at that other location. It's not a gold base. He actually might even, now that that's happened, want to lift off and take the gold back again.
He may indeed.
That's what Tasis would do.
Does have that closer base, a little bit easier to defend, though. 106 supply for each after all these weird things happening over and over and over. They're
It's
exactly
so weird.
the same.
Yeah, they're doing completely different strategies, different attack maneuvers, everything, and yet the supplies are basically the same.
MarineKing, though, he's going to have the better economy right now, 51 SCVs to 40, but after all those gold bases, they've mined about the same. Or maybe a little bit more for MMA.
Unsieging in that one moment was pretty pivotal. MMA gave up that position, and look at this. MarineKing might go ahead and drop the main.
Yeah, he may go for that. He does see all these units out in the middle, and when all these units are out in the middle, guess where they aren't?
In the main.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
You get an A+, Tasis.
Thank you. I'm glad I passed.
Oh, one little thing. MMA, 1-1 on his Marine, 0-0 for MarineKing. So big difference there. Also, no combat shield for MarineKing.
But
and
more
here we
siege
go.
tanks here for MarineKing.
Oh, this is a ton of Marines, though. A beautiful spread, taking out every single Marine. Now, can he get in there and take out the siege tanks? And he does pick up and run away, but he has done a lot of damage there.
That was actually quite an exchange there.
Yeah, it was.
I think MMA might have to back off, though. MarineKing does still have more siege tanks and more Marines. They can get there more easily because of the production abilities are in such close proximity. Go ahead, Artosis.
Chills Tasis. So what you said, of course, completely right, but he hit that right before the upgrades finish for MarineKing. MarineKing was no combat shields, no upgrades, and as soon as that battle finished, combat shields and +1 finished for MarineKing. So that was like a perfect scenario for MMA. Perfect attack, perfect pullback.
This is really turned into a pretty epic mid-game TBT.
MMA showing his real skills now.
Yeah. MMA continuing to probe around the map. He has a little bit more map dominance here. MarineKing is being a little bit more cautious. Now, MarineKing doesn't know where that orbital went. Or if you check, does he? Does he know where that, formerly the gold base orbital, where that went?
The orbital formerly known as gold base?
Yeah, man.
He does not know that it's there.
Okay, now MarineKing's actually managed to get around. I don't think MMA expected this, especially from the movement patterns from MarineKing previously. I think he thought he was going to be defending.
Gotta be careful, though. He's getting pretty far behind enemy lines. And here we go. Nice spread. Marines coming in from the side as well.
And MMA has this. He cleans that up. No way MarineKing should have done that.
That was bad by MarineKing. You never want to abandon all your units that far behind enemy lines. Terran units, Tasteless, they are not Rambo. Protoss units are Rambo.
Yeah.
Terran units, they are an elite fighting squad. It is not an army of one.
No. It's an army where you got to keep them all together. They got to work together. You can't have just one power unit. That's right.
So we do have MMA in the supply lead now, up 15 or 16 supply. One or the other, I'm not going to tell you guys which. Against MarineKing. They're like trying to look. They're streaming the low quality though, they're not really sure.
Oh, this Banshee has taken out MMA. Things are starting to pile up for him as far as successful maneuvers. You like how I articulated
He has a
that
portfolio
one?
of successful maneuvers.
Yeah,
He's
man.
like, this is piling up, man. I need a new manila envelope. All right, he is going to attack into the main base right now. MarineKing going to have to move that starport. Tech Lab does go down. Now MarineKing's going to be like, oh no, out of position here.
Oh, man.
Oh, and we have a huge drop of MarineKing.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we're going to
moving across the map. MMA, can he intercept these drop ships? Here he goes, he stabs, he runs after them.
He
misses. No, he misclicks in the wrong direction, but here comes some Marines. And this is getting wild. SCV's coming in as well. This is a game-deciding move, perhaps. MarineKing doing a ton of damage right now. Siege tank sieging up, and MMA bringing up all his units as quickly as he possibly can. Marines stimming in, spreading out.
Now, he did kill a lot for how much he dropped there. Although he did lose a lot of medevacs in that process as well. I don't believe that was a move that actually benefited MarineKing, even though his supply is slightly ahead. MarineKing does not have an additional base.
That, once again, after all these weird things, they're even. 100
so
supply
weird.
to 102.
But, I mean, as far as economics and positioning goes, MMA does have the advantage here.
Yes, he's got that third base up. MarineKing in some trouble, but, ooh, catching some medevacs. Catching red-handed. Of course, they have red hands because they're the Red Terran.
Yeah, that's how they know.
That one Marine just damaging everything and run away. He's like the nerd that spray paints stuff he shouldn't. Kid Spark, don't spray paint there.
Hey man, what are you doing? All right, sieging up. MarineKing has to get this expansion for the game to go on. Meanwhile, at the top of the map, we don't have a shot of it yet, but just so you guys know, MMA is expanding at the identical time. See? You guys got to trust me.
Look at that, yeah.
Yeah.
When Tasus says something, it's true, guys.
I know some of these nerds have trust issues.
They've been betrayed before.
I know they've been hurt. They're
by
damaged
lesser
goods.
commentators.
Yeah. By less informed commentators here. Now, oddly enough, MarineKing didn't push his siege tanks up quite enough, so if MMA deems it necessary, he can actually continue to hit all the SCVs that are going to be mining from that base.
I don't know if I like those 3 siege tanks being left alone, Tasus. Siege tanks are like children. You need to be with them. You need to supervise them. You need others near them.
Yeah.
3 children alone in a big city like
What
Seoul?
if they put stuff
like
in the
Dual Site?
microwave, you know?
Yeah,
you can't
you never
microwave that fork. What are you doing?
You can't dry off a puppy like that.
No.
You're evil to laugh at that. Look at you. I just proved it.
I am actually
Tasus is an
evil.
evil guy.
You know me in person. I actually am evil.
No.
Now we have Marines moving out here. Now this expansion is naked. It has not defended.
And this is a very weird confrontation right there. Now, one thing, MarineKing's units there, they have taken a lot of damage. A lot of them are 2
He needs
sims
to
down.
turn around. He should not stay there.
In the meantime, we do have a nice little Marine task force from MMA over here, trying to clean up some of these SCVs and Marines.
MMA moving in here. He will get some of these siege tanks.
And he's got to back up. That is way too many Marines from the MarineKing. A lot of siege tanks are behind, though. If they run too far, they'll be splattered. This is actually a wildly good game.
It's just 3 siege tanks over there.
Yeah.
You should just go land a Viking on it or something.
And in fact, he is going to clean up Tasus, but at the same second, MMA has unsieged and ran away. You guys aren't being able to see that, but I'm letting you know.
Now the supply difference has actually picked up here. It's about 150 supply to 110.
That is a pretty wild difference. In MMA now ahead, he's 49 SCVs against 27 MarineKing. But MarineKing only has 1 mining base, whereas there are 2 for MMA.
And here's another important note, Artosis, is that the gold base from MarineKing has already basically been mined out by MMA.
That's quite true.
So where's he going to go from here? He's going to start expanding northward.
Oh, nice little snipe there. Running back to his siege tank line. Not going to be enough, though. Going to be able to take all that out is MMA. But huge counterattack now. Stimming and running in. These Marines have a lot of damage on them.
They're both taking each other out. We might get into another base trade scenario. This is what MarineKing's famous for.
Nice. Oh, man.
Now look at that. See, he knows. He gets right up to the production facilities, starts stimming, spamming out Marines there. Yeah, it looks like MMA did get up there as well. Oh, here we go again, Artosis.
Yeah, this is pretty wild, Tasus. You do not want to be against MarineKing in this scenario, but the army of MMA that's left, it has more siege tanks in it. He should be able to win this.
No, because at the bottom position here, at that expansion, he's making bunkers. See, he's got a siege tank. He should have enough to defend in this position if he can respond accordingly.
Well, we see taking out that orbital there, and MMA not going to have too much. Well, see, he does have a lot of siege tanks, so he's going to trap this army in here. And yeah, it looks like MMA.
I take it back.
Starting the comeback.
We did get a shout out how many siege tanks there were. That is.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a lot of siege tanks.
Bunker's not so good against siege tanks.
No.
Well, trying to lose all his Marines. Please take these. SCV's like, well, we'll try. No, not going to work out.
And well done. Yeah,
that's going to be it, man. Comeback trail for MMA? Question mark?
What?
Who knows?
Could be. Well played there by MMA.
Finally, how MMA got his groove back. Became a llama for a little bit, and now he's back to being the prince.
Well, MarineKing actually played very well in that game. I mean, and
they both played really well.
He definitely is leaving that game thinking, okay, my opponent is very good.
I'm happy with that game.
I'm happy.
Here's one thing that we do have to remember, because the game got so good and so back and forth with really moves from both sides. MMA got way ahead early on. He had that Reaper. He took that very quick gold base. And it just, with the Blue Flame Hellions, MarineKing didn't actually... Oh!
Focus our toes.
There's a score screen. MarineKing didn't actually get to mine from his natural for a very long time.
Yeah.
So he was actually behind for quite a while, fought back, made it a very even match, and MMA eventually did win, but he was well ahead in the early game. So I'm still giving a big edge here, especially since it's 2-1 to MarineKing.
Yeah, I think you're right, Artosis. I mean, that is... He had the gold base for a while, and even then, MarineKing was like a little bit behind to a lot of it the whole time, and it looked even. The supplies were pretty even. There was a few moments where MarineKing made a mistake.
Yeah.
Mistakes, rather.
His army
the
way
moment
out
where
of position.
Where he went up to the top, he should have just gone up
He
there
went
and then
like
turned
this?
around. Yeah, he did
Instead
one
of like
these,
this?
and he should have been going like that, and then
That's
he could have gone like that, but he didn't. All right, we're going to have a quick 4-minute break, not a 2-minute break, and we'll be back soon here at the GSL.
Drive up, take my girl to